public. There's a picture of him in a dress floating about. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Okay, so Chud leaks this publicly. I had no knowledge of any of this. I was not in on any of this. I've heard this was the mock-up of the drawing right here. I did not make this. I believe Aiden Projects made this. I'm about to show sympathy to this fucking freak because, Connor, it admits to Bowblax, like, lying and fucking over all these people. Connor did kind of like a morally bad thing. Who cares, man? Where he went live to leak all of his Discord chat messages that someone sent to him. Very private information there that Bowblax had no remorse about leaking when that was specifically the exclusive for his stream. Some very sad, sickening stuff has come out about recently against Bowblax. Very unfortunate situations going on. It has come out that it is confirmed he is fully turned into tip. He's transitioned into tipster more than tipster has even been himself. If you remember, Bowblax went live with a whole bunch of trans DMs of tipster in slumber, like trans group chat parties, if you remember. A few months ago, Bowblax went live with that. It was a big group stream, all those DMs, leaking all that private information out. And now there's been private information coming out of him, sending pictures of him in a dress to people in private. And it's just fucking the worst. Which, again, just to make it ultra clear, to give no ammunition to the other side, nobody gives a fuck if this guy wears dresses. Nobody cares. At the end of it, all it would be is jokes and memes. But it makes it just so much more hilarious and cathartic to call him out on this, or just like cover it more in addition, because of how hard he went at other people, with tipster coming out as pansexual, talking to a whole bunch of trans people online, when this guy was farther than each of these people in private. And it seems like he has responded and confirmed the dress picture truly does exist. So if you remember, also a key clip in all of this, a few months ago, in relation to when the controversy was still starting with Bowblax, he went to a call on Chud Logic's stream where he got confronted by Queeman, and Queeman said this to him.
I don't want to see you in the dress, Bowblax. I don't want to see you in the dress, okay, Bowblax?
Yeah, that's what you're getting at. You're getting...
They're calling Queeman a prophet. He saw the light. And I've heard this was the mock-up of the drawing right here. I did not make this. I believe Aiden Projects made this. Send all complaints there. Apparently this is the mock-up of how the dress looked that he was sending around to other people in private. And if you remember as well, we went over the other day, he is now best friends and trying to, not best friend, he's trying to get in with these weird communities online. Like Ethan is online, recently coming out with a video saying they're trans and they're now Eden, they're rebranding and everything. He was in the comment section saying, congrats on coming out, Eden. That's what he's doing. So this is the people he's siding with now. Who does this remind you of? Tipster, going over to the Keffel's side of the camp after calling commentary toxic, going over to Keffel's side because she was trans, simping over of some sorts. How is this not the same thing? How is it, dude? Unreal stuff right here. So there's that side of it as well, where all of this like recently came public and people briefly talked about it, was from Nick's live stream or whatever. Chud Logic said this. So there's this tweet. Bowblax cross-dressing last night on New Year's Eve commentary community stream. It was leaked that a picture of Bowblax exists where he apparently is wearing a black miniskirt and makeup.
Farmers to watch me. Okay.
People are saying he's trying to fuck Ethan on the streets.
Dude, there's this Mangler guy that keeps downing me.
Is AGP, like when people spam that in chat, is that bad?
AGP is autogynephilia. It's the idea that people transition because they get sexually aroused by the thought of being...
Can someone help me out? I'm downed, but I've somehow...
Bro, sorry, I'm talking about trans issues, mate. I don't care. Okay, that's my hyperfixation, all right?
Yeah, true.
Wait, isn't that definition of AGP, isn't that what literally what Bowblax is?
I thought that was what we were... Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Bowblax probably is that, yeah, I'd imagine.
People are saying, why was Chud so quick with that definition? You know.
Dude,
you love that you imagine, don't you?
Okay, you know, that it is public.
Chud's dating pool is open enough.
Not the picture itself, but it is public. There's a picture of him in a dress floating about. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Okay, so Chud leaks this publicly. I had no knowledge of any of this. I was not in on any of this. This is the first time I'm figuring out with you guys as well when this happened a few nights ago. So apparently behind the scenes, people have been going around. There's been this picture, this knowledge of a picture, and Chud Logic let it slip on stream that this truly does exist.
Probably there's a picture of him in a dress floating about. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Wait, what?
Wait.
It is very unfortunate Chud Logic ended up being the one leaking this too. Dude. He just had to let it slip. He needed to inform the people. He needed to let them know.
Wait
Huh?
a minute now.
What?
They don't know that
What?
Hold on.
we never mentioned.
Of course, he had the
that.
picture.
Wait,
The worst
what?
thing you guys do is when you hear that somebody's going to leak something, you don't play it off as a joke. Instead, you're like, whoa, don't talk about that.
Huh?
Cat's out of the bag, dude. You can't fucking hide it.
I was just telling an epic joke, guys. What do you mean? Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. To be clear, out of all the fighting that we had with Bowblax, I don't think anybody ever mentioned the picture.
So yeah, apparently everybody has known this for months or whatever. This was in addition to him sending his gender vlogs to Nick, or at least like asking Nick if he wants to be added to the email list. But apparently, if you remember, his sister convinced Bowblax out of not sending the gender vlogs to Nick or whatever. So apparently this is around a similar time, I assume. It's just nobody's mentioned this publicly because it just never came up, or they didn't want to, very similar to his gender at first until Bowblax outed himself. Like, nobody mentioned this part of the drama because it wasn't relevant. And it would just give him free ammunition to say, look at these freaks, they're transphobic, or just some cringe shit.
To be clear, apparently Chud Logic has it saved as his
I
wallpaper.
don't think I got it. Yeah, exactly. Bro.
I don't think anybody ever mentioned that.
No, I don't have it. I just.
I mean, to be fair, though, there's a certain amount of this that you could say is justified just for the hypocrisy angle of this, because it's so crazy and how hard he was going at Tipster when this is how he was in private. So to a certain extent, you probably could make some justification for leaking this, but at the end of the day, no one wanted to be the guy to leak the embarrassing Bowblax photo of him in like ruby red lipstick, black mini skirt on, or whatever, man.
I got wind of it on the grapevine. And I thought,
Alright, guys, delete-
Nicholas, all the shit you leaked, I thought you did everything. Jesus.
I didn't. No, I did not mention any of that. That never came up.
Okay.
I'm not involved in
Who
this.
said even
I'm,
know about this? That's like
not
the,
involved.
Yeah, my whole chat is like the picture.
oh my god, dude.
Oh, damn, that's awkward, isn't it? That's a bit awkward. Shit.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, guys, delete the stream and hope that nobody clipped it. All right, delete the stream now.
Does anybody know what
No, it's
Lolcow
okay,
Live is up to
Zach.
these
This is-
days?
This isn't even a big reveal with the Victoria's Secret screenshot. I mean, yeah, this now is like complete confirmation, right, of like what he was doing in Victoria's Secret. No plausible deniability of like, maybe Bowblax pulled some bad bitch and he's just trying to get like a, Valentine's Day present. Something fucking risque. Seemingly wasn't for himself. Again, Aiden Projects apparently made this mock-up of what the image looks like. This is the image in question right here. I disavow this. This is horrible and very mean. Why is he blonde here? So, but Bowblax got wind of this, and there's now deleted tweets, and he said this. It's so funny how much this guy like references, like he watches every piece of content on him, every stream, like he always gets word of this. So he saw this of some sorts and decided to make it an even bigger situation, to have even more people see this, to take it as an opportunity to like get one up on the commentary community or whatever, the people who's scorned him or whatever, the way he feels. So he decides to respond to this, saying, Connor is such a piece of shit, man, talking about X8. We worked on content talking to each other daily for most of 2024 and became good friends. He started asking about how I was doing. I was very comfortable with him since we talked so much that I felt safe to come out to him as non-binary. I then showed him an image of me in a dress with one of my IRL queer friends to let him know people IRL accepted me and to give him an idea of my gender. So, like, to give you some perspective, in Bowblax's retarded brain, he thinks this is going to be a big W. He thinks this is actually going to go good for him. The fact that he, for some reason, releasing this very embarrassing information publicly, he's willing to take this sacrifice, very similar to how he first tried to pin the fact that Nick forced him to come out as non-binary as a way to get one up on Nick and try to make him look bad in the court of public opinion. This is what he's trying to do again. He's trying to use this as an opportunity to shit on Connor and call him a fucking scumbag for this or whatever of some sorts. and decides to do it in this fashion of releasing this information about himself, confirming it for even more people to see. And what has been the consequences of this? Well, Metokur got wind of this. He was fucking tweeting about it. Ethan Ralph is booting up a live stream. He was talking about it. All these people who wouldn't have known beforehand, now they're talking about it. They know this. It's all confirmed, and it's so much of a bigger situation because Bowblax tweeted and made this such a bigger thing. When all this would have been is this niche little reference in one of Nick's streams that a couple other people would reference and make jokes about. But realistically, this story would be dead in a day. The only reason it's now like getting elongated a little bit longer is because of him, because he tried to get like a one-up here. So, he sent this picture of some sorts to Connor. I deleted it after he replied for safety reasons, but last night the existence of this leaked, and apparently Connor has shown a bunch of my ex-friends the image, despite me deleting it quick and him knowing I didn't want anyone else to know about the image. He had to have screenshotted it instantly and lied to my face for weeks as he continued to pretend to be my friend. Boo-hoo. Dude, boo fucking who, dude? I'm about to show sympathy to this fucking freak because, Connor, it admits to Bowblax, like, lying and fucking over all these people. Connor did kind of like a morally bad thing. Who cares, man? Who cares? This is so cringe, and it's so obvious what he's doing, too. Using his own embarrassment as a way to get an opportunity to try to shit on the people he feels scorned by. It's so cringe. And I have the clips pulled up of what I want to go over to, like the fucking tipster stuff too. It's like this is the guy I'm supposed to show sympathy over. The same guy who went at tipster so hard. Dude. I'm good. Nobody cares. Spawned out literally what in the photo would be embarrassing to leak if this is him expressing his true self. True. yeah. You know what? I actually think I have a Spawned out tweet pulled up about this very nature. No, I actually did pull it up. I think Spawned out put out. Bowblax, I think you should leak the photo. That would be the biggest own you could do to the commentary community, is just if you own it. So this is a now deleted tweet or whatever, but Connor saw this and responded by saying, to be clear, I only ever showed this picture to one other person, which Josh gave me explicit permission to do. I have not shown it to anyone else. I have no part in spreading it more after that. Josh could have at least reached out to me to verify things before making this post. So I guess that's the case. I mean, again, I have no sympathy for any of this. Did Connor do something bad? No one cares. This is the guy complaining about people leaking information about him. Bowblax, this is the guy leaking my call, making a whole bully stream, trying to fuck over me. Same guy leaking the Lava GS call when he went to him with the Chris Tyson DMs. This is the guy complaining about shit getting leaked about him. I'll pass on this. No one cares. So he followed up by saying, Bowblax has deleted the original post. I think I'm owed an apology and wish he at least reached out to verify the information before blasting shit that's not true. Another lie from Bowblax in this post. I only showed this to one person. I had explicit permission to show it to as well. Oh, is this true? If that's true, then that's even more brutal for Bowblax, and that means Connor didn't even do anything like semantically wrong. Is if Bowblax like gave him permission to show it to this person. Bowblax is a cry bully. He wanted that one up since he got kicked out. Yeah, seriously. Like he's such a fucking cry bully. Before anyone became ex-friends with Josh like he tries to claim, so apparently he gave him permission to show the person that Connor did. This false framing from Josh, like I spread this around post-feud to get at him, is just disingenuous and honestly disgusting. I assumed he showed Augie, and Augie just didn't care, and he showed it to everybody. Second time he's done this, by the way. He falsely framed Nick for outing him as non-binary, which never happened. Yeah, this is the same thing. Is there a screenshot of him giving you permission? Yeah. I would like to see that, but also, even if he doesn't, I don't really care. But people are in the replies. Let's be real. If Augie sent Bowblax a picture of him in a dress, Bowblax is screenshotting the fuck out of that. No ands, ifs, or buts about it, lol. Yeah, remember, dude, this guy's response when Lava went in his DMs and was showing his DMs with Chris Tyson. What was Bowblax's thought? I got a piece of content right here. I got some great new juicy drama that I'm going to leak and cover on my stream. That was his first thought. To go to this, where is it? It was the end. It was, where's the Lava GS parts? Let's see. Bowblax's response. Which part was this? Was it this one? Yeah, it's right here.
Little, dude, it's just so juicy. The stays between the male monks, all right? The stays between the male. How many do we have here? Lava called Mr. Beast on the phone while I was in a Discord call with him. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck, dude, I love YouTube drama so much. I can't get too ahead of myself though. Just to show you that I'm not lying. What are these logs from?
An old Discord server that was.
Didn't he just playing the call? His friend Lava goes to him, like, "Hey, bro, I want to share some Chris Tyson DMs with you." Loads up OBS and just starts fucking recording, and then leaks this on stream because he has no self-control.
Public.
This is the guy anybody's supposed to care about, with people leaking shit about him. Like, I'm good.
Okay.
Ban this guy. Ban this guy. Yeah, it's mainly this guy is getting fucking.
So I reached out to Lava to see if he was. Yeah. So there's that of it. Let me see. So there was that side of it. I also saw, what did Tipster say? Yeah, Tipster. Tipster chimed in on this. What was Tipster's take on this matter? "Regardless of my own issues with Bowblax," oh yeah, this is the deleted tweets. He quote tweeted it. "Regardless of my issues with Bowblax, this is not okay. Shaming and sharing info like this about someone's gender identity against their will is fucked up and has the potential to cause them legitimate harm. No one should have to have info like this outed against their will." I mean, so Nick replies, "I just don't care. Like, sympathy-wise, I can't muster up any sympathy for this guy. But just to be clear, Bowblax himself revealed his gender identity. We were also knowledgeable about these photos at the time when all the leaks were coming out, but no one were included. Bowblax was telling anyone who'd listened that he was non-binary, including but not limited to myself, Connor, and Alex Gekmo. I think it's a shame this photo's existence was announced, but people have been aware of Josh shopping at Victoria's Secret for months, and he's explained his gender on stream by now." Tipster says, "Yeah, I remember his tweets where he tried to blame you, and that was really dumb on his part since you went out of your way to avoid discussing it. It was an outright lie to blame you. I'm only referring to the stuff about the photo." So there's that. There was that Nick tweet, yeah, and then Connor quote tweeted that. Metokur got wind of this. This is what he said. "I just don't understand it. I showed my friend a picture of me in a dress with cum slut written in ruby red lipstick across my forehead, and he started laughing and showed it to other people. LMFAO. All of this is caused by Bowblax himself tweeting this out on his own account and confirming this. Ethan Ralph is getting in there. To be clear, I'm revoking Bowblax's one-time Killstream co-host position many years ago. The offer is no longer on the table. It's like when the NCAA used to go and take away championships and shit. How long until the pic of him in a dress comes out? Oh, man. What was this? Ginger, thank you for the 5. Happy New Year. Got brain while watching the Angry Bird movie. Thank you. $20 from Kai. Thank you. K. Lerix. How do you know what ruby red is? Something tells me you have some Mac in your drawers. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the 20. So there was that side of it as well. I wanted to see this reaction. Nick was on Tommy C's live stream. But also, just to fully hone in case anyone is unaware, just wanted to play a few clips from Bowblax's Tipster Bully stream as always. Just to fully, say, if somebody's feeling sympathy for Bowblax, maybe he isn't that bad. Maybe Bowblax isn't that bad. This is how he was going at Tipster.
Take Tipster talking and make a Tipster exposed video based on his own words. Tipster came out. Dude, he's going pansexual so he can eventually go next is polyamorous, then non-binary. Tipster's gay, Tipster's homo. I don't want this guy being the same gender as me. If this is a man, I'm transitioning. What the fuck is this?
Man, and this is just a great opportunity to look back at these clips. Took that one to hearts.
The same gender as me. If this is a man, I'm transitioning. What the fuck is this? He cut it right off and started dreaming of HRT. HRT! I also want
to my knowledge, Tipster's never done any of this. Sure, Tipster, he likes some of he plays in the mud of the sheeness. He never became one, though.
want to establish a fan base that's a little less transphobic.
No sympathy.
He's talking about transphobia and shit, and he's openly saying FAG stuck between two fucking fags. What? I got this before I turned gay. I found out that I was like gay. Yeah, Tipster's going on a full gay arc. I am open to having sexual relations with a trans woman.
57 streams and clips on Tipster.
Oh my god, I think we got a fourth viewer.
Projection the entire time.
Holy shit. Can we see how many people are watching? 3? God damn. I don't know what this guy's doing anymore. His channel is like beyond repair. But Tipster's his videos have been doing so bad that it's just not in search results anymore at all. What's going on with his channel? Dude, I can't even search up his channel anymore. Dude, where is he? I have a healthy relationship with alcohol. I only do shot streams sometimes. I'm addicted. Well, okay, I wasn't.
Dude, everything, man. It can't be emphasized enough. Every fucking thing he was calling out Tipster for, he has done himself. Like 90% of the things. Even the alcoholism, even the shot streams. Bro, he's addicted to weed. And he was doing weed streams as he was addicted. Kay, thank you for the 50. Enjoy for being lighthearted with my joke. Happy New Year, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. Huge shout outs to Kay. Parade them in the streets. Thank you very much. Very generous. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Alcohol. I only do shot streams sometimes.
Yeah, even obesity.
I'm addicted. Well, okay, I was addicted, but I have been making strides in the past couple weeks to not, like, fiend for it. It is the birthday stream. We are in it for a long haul, so I'm making an exception today. But yeah, I'm kind of low-key.
Gender euphoria, weed, non-binary, can't handle jokes, cannot take accountability, one and the same. Like, can we go back to his, like, let me just look at his titles on his Mayo Monkey streams on Tipster. It's unreal in retrospect. Can we let's just search Tipster on his channel. So Tipster's into bears, pansexual. Here, let me zoom in. So here, let's zoom in a little bit here. Tipster's into bears, making fun of him for his pansexuality. Tipster gives up and deletes everything. Tipster tries flirting with his Twitch chat. Goth Mommies Live. Pics, please. Israel-Palestine helps trans community. More trans memes on Tipster. Back of blue. Tipster bullying. Toastify's second Tipster video. Bullying Tipster. Quits drama and gaming and fails. Oh, man. Tipster still crying about the commentary crowd. And is this not, like, taking every opportunity to respond back to commentary, hopefully to get an own? One more tweet and hopefully I'll win? Like, this... He's completely Tipster. Like, entirely. This is what Tipster was doing. What else do we got? Tipster fantasizing about dragons. Tipster's new pronouns are large meal, making pronouns memes against him. Trans memes. Steals content from trans viewer. Tipster's crusty DM leaks. Yeah, this is... where he went live to leak all of his Discord chat messages that someone sent to him. Very private information there that Bowblax had no remorse about leaking, when that was specifically the exclusive for his stream of him in just group chats with his fucking trans friends and privates. Where was the sympathy there? Where was the remorse there? Tipster bingo. What is it? What is this? Tipster defending Vosh CP. Tipster bully stream 9/11. Leave Claire alone, homie. Now he's in the comment section of Eden is online. Creepy Tipster stand. Bonus bully. Tipster burger. Tipster's pathetic. Alec Gunter stuff. Yeah, so like you get the point. It's so bad. Tipster's trans slumber party. Bro, you wish you were invited, man. This guy was, dude, you would be there. You would be there. You would be showing up in your little dress and lipstick, man. It's unfucking believable. He's bitching about the same thing that he contributed to. The same social response that people are giving him right now, he was a part of, and he expects any kind of different response from people. Tipster clings on to Keffels. Tipster devours his credibility. Tipster cries over Keffels hates. Honest and base Tipster. That was that whole Lollyster stream. Rainbow Passage stuff. So yeah, get the point there. But back to this.
Addicted. He's switching communities
Addiction to
again. I
weed.
think he got out of Catboy Ranch. I think he got kicked out of Catboy Ranch. Kind of done with the drama streamer community. Like, I feel like he was so secretly manipulative the whole time, and now we're seeing it more blatantly, and I don't want people to be tricked into thinking Tipster's this lovable doofus who's a little bit of a goof, a little bit of holes in his brain, but he means well, because Tipster does not mean well. Tipster does not mean well. He is selfish, he is ruthless, he's snaky. In real time, he's intentionally
Like this kid, like it's just projection. Like everything was just the case with him.
trying to be manipulative. This is why I say, like, Tipster can't just be stupid. He has to be stupid and malicious. Dude, they're all goth mommies. They all have BPD.
Get off of the computer. Go outside.
The amount of projection, bro. What? Yeah, from the outside looking in.
Dude, remember those DMs? Jalen mode.
Outside.
The amount of projection, bro.
Get off of the computer. Go outside.
The amount of projection,
Not gonna lie, the hardest part is staying off of Twitter. Jalen mode.
bro. What? Yeah, from the outside looking in, it feels forced when you cram fucking 2 large Jack-in-the-Box meals down your throat. But I know in your mind it's not forced because you actually like that shit, you fucking fat freak. You can't consider him a male after what he's done to his body with the amount of food he's intake.
Dude, this is just brutal. You can't consider Tipster a male because of the amount of fucking food he's eaten.
Fat freak. Dude, you're gonna
He's
die
ruthless.
young with that fucking weight, bro.
You're gonna die young, Tipster. I'm supposed to show sympathy to this guy? I'm supposed to care? When this guy's bitching about his stuff? Like, dude.
Oh. This VOD's going members only, dude. The thing about
So, yeah.
drama is that if you start covering it, the eventual outcome is that you will become the drama. Well, yeah, if you're a retard, like,
always
look at
bites
this.
you in the-
If Tipster was actually pansexual the entire time, who do you think he had a crush on in commentary? Probably me, dude.
That's the greatest Bowblax clip. Fantasizing about Tipster having a crush on little old Bobby. He wanted that. He wanted it. He wanted it. He desired it. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's basically the Bowblax content, though. There isn't much to go over. I guess we could reminisce on the non-binary DMs in retrospect now.
Tom ruins the vibe. I don't know, I'm probably sensitive right now, but it's just not fucking nice considering I was making my fans feel validated and I enjoyed seeing that. Now my thread is ruined!
Nick then responds, giving him a... What else?
To be non-binary. But I'm not a fake fuck like Keffels or any of these woke-ass bitches. I'm strong in my beliefs and principles, and I don't believe in fairy tale Zir/Zim shit. So don't even try pulling that on me. I'm so tired of being treated like a retard, like the dumbass of the group, because I suffer from mental illness. It's not nice. I like teasing and shit talk, but it goes too far.
Bowblax eventually deleted his non-binary tweet. Yeah. There we go, though. Is there any other Bowblax content before we get on to the next thing? Any other things to reminisce on? Funny moments. Non-binary stuff. Bare minimum, dude. That's the freak out, but yeah. There we go. That's the Bowblax stuff.